Broncos. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's going to let Dr. bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
Taking down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That's complete. It's Emeka Egbuka. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Murray. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
It's 2nd and 8.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Murray will throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Murray going to look to do it himself. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of two things: turnovers force field goals. In this case, the big third down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone.
His kick is perfect. And the Cardinals are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Anthony Gould now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 49. Back to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Give them 19 yards as they get the fourth down conversion.
And that's a big-time effort on fourth down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. What a season it has been. He's at 28 touchdowns now for the year. Point after try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Broncos move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. You're going to return it from the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
16-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Murray.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
It's a design run for Murray. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Now a 3rd and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. That's Ibuka in motion. Murray now on 2nd down. Back left side, that's the tight end, McBride. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Second and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. To the goal line and in. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Arizona. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Cardinals are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Travel start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big-time play for the Broncos. 45 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. She'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
He'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Back at the 11-yard line.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. Going to bring up fourth down. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Broncos will level the score at 10 apiece.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
McLeod now to return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. They go play action with Murray. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Receiver in motion, going right. They'll turn and hand this one off. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Jahdae Barron is there to make the stop.
Brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7. He'll get this out wide. It's a good pickup on second down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. McBride is the motion man. On the RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
43-yard line.
Here's a run going left. Has some room inside the 30. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It's a huge play Looking to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass falls incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build.
That is Hodges. What a job on the scramble. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
It's metal brain corrodes. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Back to 60. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cardinals will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Murray going to look to do it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
2nd and 7. Play action now. It's Murray. Flushed to his left. He'll take off again. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Here comes 3rd and 6. McBride is the motion man. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
4th down, and Jonathan Gannon will send in the field goal unit. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt.
The field goal is good.
So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. To throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Down the sideline. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 75 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll begin here on the ground. Room to run at the 35. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically result.
And this one caught along the sideline is saying already out of bounds. Wow. The throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, so it'll be no catch and second down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that ended up going the other direction. And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Murray on third down. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. It is a big gain for Arizona. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. It's a design run for Murray. He will do it himself. He's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Broncos 17.
kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, they know what's up. Please, I never gave up. All I know is going to get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off your damn heads. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Out here broke.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Quick throw on the RPO to Harris. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5.
19 tight, 70, mobile. 65, go.
Throwing now from the gun. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That one's good for 29.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch, and instead of just...
That is hot. What a throw. Put down Denver. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. The Broncos are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback. We'll try the right side this time. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
Now, Murray on the bootleg. He'll swing this one out to home. And Good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
3rd and 2. Now Murray. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It's uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
19 tight. Down below 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Let's do, baby. Let's do this. Turn it up, fellas. Turn it up. Stay on point, fellas. 60 now. Ready, ready. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcats. 67 Pirates. 19 Lions. Go street.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Goes for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. It's an Arizona first down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. Pick number 2 brings up second and goal.
Second and goal. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Now they operate from back at the 9, and it's third down and goal. Murray going to look to do it himself, and he will take it in himself. Kyler Murray, touchdown, Arizona. Now the extra point. His kick is good, and the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready, pass for 11, 10, 8, 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
7 Pirates, 19, 18.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The extra point is up and through. And the Broncos are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Broncos 31.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
For a couple. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Man in motion, heading left. They go play action for Murray. And he's going to be taken down after a big second down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. Now, Murray. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll get about 8 out of that one. But still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd down, 3 to go. From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
They'll start by going forward with a pop back. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Cardinals' 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
Track, shut up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 bounce, go.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Denver. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. Now for the point after. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they will finally run him down. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Inside the 20. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play. And the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
44, Cardinals 41.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. McLeod now to return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Murray now to throw on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's Murray. Rolling right. He'll tuck it and take off. Kyler Murray. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it is Trey Tucker.
Trey Tucker on the return. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. What a time for a pick six for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Stop, look, ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Check go.
Right back to the air following that pick six. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer. 79 Bronco. 19 Titans. 7 Pirates. 7 Pockets. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Back to the air once more on second down. This one complete right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Time is an issue. One timeout, 2-minute warning to work with, but they need points. First down and 10. No, he's got Tucker. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. Here we go, first and goal. They'll drop to throw, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Broncos. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So, certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion. He's got it at the 3. And he cannot get in. He tried for 2. Comes up empty. So unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. The kickoff unit is out there. And they'll send this one away.
Yeah, Mike, and that should just about do it. They do have one timeout, so if you can get some stops, use your timeout. Theoretically, you can get the ball back. Not going to have a lot of time. Probably going to need a miracle finish.
First down, they'll run it on the draw. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. They'll stick with him again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
So on fourth down, here's Bryce Behringer to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. The Cardinals lining up for punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let one go down the middle. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And they will spike it here with 6 seconds to play. Here's 2nd down.
18 back, 60 Eagles, 60 Warriors, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Let's go. Check, check. 70 left, Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 7 Pirates, 7 Buffalo 18.
Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play.
I don't know how that ball gets through. Like, it seems like the entire defense was in the end zone awaiting that pass. All they've got to do is knock it down, but somehow it's right on the money, and this has been an incredible finish to this ballgame.
So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.
Black beans taking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.